Family, friends, and fellow gamers, welcome back to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on in Banished. Sugar Mountain, here we go. Well, there's an opening shot for you guys. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we have just laid out our mining district. So, this entire row down here is all consisting of, let me see if I can find it, these little guys right here, the tiny mines. Now these tiny mines, they produce iron, straight iron, not ore, and coal. And those are going to be the two main mining items for this entire map. Because we are Appalachian, that is coal country, and I figure, you know what, we're just going to take this entire region here and turn it into a big mining district. All right, let's get our guys running around. Okay, what else is happening? Whoa, and look at that, we are in winter. We have assigned both a hunter and a gatherer to now work year-round. And my hopes for that is to bring up our blueberry count and also the oats. The oats is what I am most in need of. So we're just going to watch how that plays out. Also, down here, I laid out another fishing dock. And if you take a look at our first fishing dock, you will see that these two rings of influence do not conflict with each other. And these two fishing docks here are probably going to give us enough fish to get us to a population of about 100. So I'm not sweating it. Down here we laid a bridge in. I don't know if you saw that in the last episode or not. We do have a full-time stable hand and a full-time, what do you want to call this person? Where's the barrel? Let's go down to the barrel. I think it's a brewer. It is a brewer. So we got a full-time brewer and a full-time stable hand. Actually, our cider count is at 63, so our people are pretty happy right now. Oh my gosh, we have Nomads. Let's pause for a second. We already have Nomads. Our educated is only at 40%. If we allow the Nomads to come in, that's going to give us at least 2 more uneducated people. 2 more. Do we want to bring them in? You know, it's still early game. And I'm almost leaning yes. Hey, we're all about love here, you know, so I think I'm going to bring them in. And then, yeah, let's go ahead, allow them. I know you guys are screaming, no, don't do it, but we did. So, sorry. And here we go. So now we've got Nomads. Now, I also have this extra laborer here. If you'll see in our count, we now have 4 families and 2 homes. So what this is telling me is we need to build 2 more homes. And I've already got this one slated for right here that I think I'm going to go ahead and open up. The other option would be to wait until they build the shanty over here, which they haven't even started yet. The only problem with the shanty is that is going to isolate a family all the way over here. And I would rather have one person running back and forth from the town to the dock than to have a whole family here and have them have to run this way. So I'm going to open this house, which is right here, for one family. And because we're going to start mining, right? I know you guys are freaking out on me. What, you're mining already? Yep, I'm going to open this house, which is closest to the mines. So let's open you up too. Now, If you guys want to watch the progress on these, I'll just drop these down to here. I probably will put a priority on them just so we can kind of keep an eye on it. Now, let's go 10 times speed. We also have laid out some dock systems here, which you will see as they build them. What they're doing right now is clearing the resources off of a nasty little mound that we have right here. And that mound is actually preventing me, let me slow it down here, from building my road straight through from here. There we go, right here. See, it's preventing me from building my road through. So what we're doing is we're clearing some resources off of this mound here. And it looks like I got to clear a couple more resources off of there. So let's just do a little sweep of this whole area right here. And I've already tried to put a tunnel in, and it will not let me put a tunnel in. Okay, now they're building the shanty over here. You know what? And I'm going to put a pause on that one. Like I said, I really don't need the shanty right now. What I do want them to do, and let's go ahead and prioritize this, is build this house here. And I want them to build, where's the other one? Right here. This one here. So I did lay out 2 more houses right over here, and then that's going to bring our adult population here to 8 people. And if I were to put 2 people into each of our little buildings here, if you even want to call them a building, it's more of a shack, a shed, then, okay, let's get a couple builders going. Okay, the foundations are laid, so now that with the 2 builders selected, they are going to go ahead and start building the houses. Okay, and there is the foundation for our storage barn, which I will let them build. But as I said, I want my houses first, because the sooner they get housed, the sooner they start making babies. And we like us some babies. As soon as these houses are built, I am going to go ahead and open up our first mine here. And there's one house. Let's go ahead and drop the mine up here for now. Okay, gosh, I really wish I could make these videos longer, but that goes against the gamer protocol on trying to stick within 30 minutes. All right, both homes are built. Now, let's just find out who's moving in. We should have our nomadic family moving into one of the houses. Let's go ahead and open up our mine. The reason I'm opening up the mine is because I have a couple things that require nuts on a biscuit. Nope. I have a couple things that require the use of iron that we need to build. Okay, where's my road here? And I'm gonna, if I take the road out, boom, there. Let's bring it out to, oh my gosh, now I could go through. What is up with that crappage? It wouldn't let me go through before. But you know what? This is good. That means I don't have to do any terraforming to build my road through. But I'm going to go ahead and actually put a road, build that road through, because I'm going to build our second forest node off of this road. And so we're going to kind of have them mirrored, smoke and mirrors, baby, to each other. And then I'm going to drive another road right up the center that's going to take us to our mining district. We are out of tools again. You know what? Maybe it is time for a full-time blacksmith. So cha-ching. Let's get them in there before our people really lose it. You can see that the seasons are changing, which is cool. And it looks like we have another laborer. So let's do another one of these. 4 and 4. That's exactly what we want to see. Once again, I'm not concerned about the early uneducated because we'll get that addressed. And it looks like 10% of our population is running around al fresco. So let's go ahead and change that by sticking a tailor in. Now, do we want to go hide coats or do we want to go reeds is 99? I'm looking for survival, by the way. I know I got this tendency of starting a thought and not finishing it. Just having an old man moment there. Where are my feathers? There they are. I've only got 10 feathers, but I have no leather. So, it looks like I'm going to put my money on survival coats until we get leather. So, Taylor, come down here, survival coats. And let's do it. Put one in. Cha-ching. All right. We are doing groovy cool. Let's go ahead and get them running. Why aren't they running? You guys always be running. Okay. So, it was brought up in our comment section. Excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, but Tanya has brought up the question about hunters being out in the open rather than along the water. And if I go on my hunter here and I look at what this hunter has captured, he has captured deer, in which we got leather and bone meal from. So, this hunter is not touching any water. And if you look real closely, you can actually see the deer on the map. And some people will say that it's for graphical purposes only. However, if you actually watch your map, you will see that next to those deer graphics, the deer will all of a sudden turn into food on the ground. So I don't know which is accurate, if it really does matter that the graphic is there or not. Maybe the food on the ground will appear out of nowhere, in which case you drop to your knees, look to the sky, and, thank the good man for giving you food that came out of the sky. But no, I like to believe that the graphics are actual. I'm not seeing any deer in this node at this moment. I'm going to zoom over here, and I see a duck right there. So the ducks are flying, which should get us more feathers. And that's interesting. I'm almost thinking this might be a red ketchup thing, that perhaps they thinned out the animals, because you used to be able to see a lot of animals migrating, and we're not finding anything right now. But it's all good, as long as the numbers keep going up. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. And is that an animal right there? No, that's a person building my mine. All right, we spent enough time looking for animals. Okay, so here's my dockage system. They went ahead and they built a storage shed. That's good. So, I think my next family that comes in... Oh, we need firewood. We can do that. Let's go ahead and... actually, we don't need a builder right now. Is my mine is already built? Score! Bring me iron so I can build my linen weaver. This guy right here. I don't need this up anymore because we've already got the 2 families into their house. The mine, we put somebody in there, so that's good. You know what I didn't do, though? And I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but my limits. Once again, we're going take it out to 1 million because I don't ever want them to max out on anything except the firewood right now because I'm old and I will forget that I have a woodcutter, and that woodcutter will go through my entire logs to build what they need. So we've got 1 laborer left, and that laborer is going to get us some firewood right now. Let's do another inventory count to see if we only have 1 leather. 1 leather I don't think is going to make a leather coat. But we do have 2 survival coats in stock. So if we go here, we should no longer have naked people. 100%. Gosh, I love it when things work out. We're still 4 for 4. We're still 5 and 5. We're golden. This is really, really a great start. It's a little slower than what we're used to seeing, but you know what? It's all good. It is good in the hood. And what do we want to do next? Let's do an inventory count on kids. 1 year old, 7. That may be the next contestant for Who Needs a House. 1 and 5. Yep. You are the next contestant on Who Wants to Build a House. Now, I don't know if we talked about this in season 1, but what I like to do when I do my Adam and Eve starts is usually around adult number 10. I will go ahead and put a teacher in. And then that's really where our growth hits a speed bump until our students become laborers. However, that's also the time when our first generation founders are going to start dying of old age. 4 and 4, still doing good. And oh my gosh, we've got our first domesticated animal. So come on, baby, 2 more. And the first thing I'm gonna drop for the domesticated animals is going to be the wool pen. And then all of our clothing, almost all of it, is going to be switching to one form or another of wool. And that's what we're going to fill our trading docks with. Okay. This is our fishing dock over here. We might as well go ahead and bring the material out to it. So we can do that. And we may as well go ahead and place our shanty and our storage. Just trying to figure out how I want to build. I think I'm going to build the shanty on the inside just in case it clips any of the beneficial rings of influence. Okay, there's no door there, so that's really going to be miserable for whoever steps out. So let's put it there, do the flippy thing. Actually, it's a rotate thing. So rotate, boom, boom. There's my door. Boom, there's my... nuts! I built the wrong shanty. And once again, that's when my OCD will kick in. So where's my shanty? There it is. Make it go away. And let's put the right one down. See, I'm still happy. Okay, I like the dark roof. And it's just a me thing. But cha-ching, I just think that the dark roof has a better match to our... Oops. There. Yeah, there's fishing dock, so... Whoop. Just make sure. Yep, nail it. Okay. And then this is going to have the same complement that this has over here. Once again, if they have nothing to work on, they automatically default to laborers. We still only have one leather, so we cannot do anything with that. And you know what I'm just realizing is that this person back here has to carry his iron a long way. Let's go ahead and go 10 speed. We may want to do some type of a, what do you call it? The stockpile out there. So let's see if we can do something stockpile-ish out here. Okay, let's drop down to, okay, let's zoom in so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, there's red, there's red. Am I on the road? No. There we go. Where's my road? There's my road. Boom. Okay. And can we go any higher than this? Nope, we're in the red. So I'm going to go 2 wide, and I think I'm going to take it right down to there, 2 by 5. That's going to be a nice small temporary stockpile, but at least the person mining here doesn't have to drag the iron all the way down here. The laborers will actually go up and get it. So we're happy with that. Okay, as soon as we get this iron coming in, this is going to get built. As a matter of fact, they've already got the iron there. That's why we're showing 0 here. And let's go ahead and throw a builder down. And this guy's going to rock. The linen weaver makes linen cloth. And I'm going to reference the first season again. The linen cloth sells for 8 units in a trading post, which actually is twice as much as firewood. Firewood sells for 4 units. There we go. And it takes 4 flax. We are finding flax naturally. So I am actually going to get this guy up and running. And now we are making linens. So go ahead and close you down. Doc Shanty, do I still need you? No, you're paused. So I'm not concerned about that right now. We have no laborer, so we need somebody. Oh, there we go. Somebody became a laborer. But we must have put them to work. And it looks like we need another house. Our food did take a dip. I noticed this. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to open up the shanty. Boom. And I'm actually going to get a fisherman in here. And what I need right now more than anything else are builders. So I am going to pull, well, our blacksmith has 200. So let's pull the blacksmith. And since we can't do much with the tailor, I'm going to go ahead and pull the tailor too. Oh no, wrong tailor got pulled. So I'm going to click turn the work off on this one. And then that'll put the tailor back up here. Now I'm going to put in 2 builders. They're going to go ahead and they're going to build our shanty up here. At least that's what they should do. And here they come running. They're saying, hey, Grumpy wants us to build this. Actually, it's somebody wants to be housed also. Yeah, they're building it. That's good. Good. So that's going along well. We will be dropping a second reed farm. And look at that. He's cold, which is no problem because one of our builders... Oh, wow. Did we just get another laborer? We sure did. So let's do a pause thing here. Because this is the point where I question, do I want to put in a teacher? And what I do is I look at my students And if they're like spaced all over the place, I usually hold off. But if I've got like 2 at 5 years old, 1 at 4 years old, I will put a teacher in because they're just going to go back to back into the school and graduate real close to each other. So they do not. But these are our founders. And you can see that their age is getting up there. If one of these is a teacher and dies of old age, and I do not have a laborer, then all of our students are going to get thrown out into the labor force. Okay, student check. Oh, we just missed this one. But there's a 3, there's a 6, and there's a 6. So you see we've got 3, 6, and 6. If I put a teacher in there right now, those 2 6-year-olds will become students first. And I think I'm going to do that. It's time to start getting some edumacation. So in goes a teacher, just like that. And now I'm not going to touch that for the rest of the game. I'm just going to leave a teacher in there. I do always want a laborer as a backup in case we lose our teacher. Now, what can we pull? We do need trees. And I'm not at the point yet where we're ready for a full-time forester. So let's go ahead and do some more clearing. Like, let's go come straight down here and we'll just take everything that you got right here. Just like that. Come over here. Let's grab a little bit what's on the outside here, like that. And maybe a little bit more on the outside there, like that. I don't want to grab anything else from up there. You know what? We did get our one thing that needed iron built. We don't need a miner anymore. Let's what do we got here? Labor force of 2. Do we need anything built right now? Not really. What we need right now more than anything else are trees. Dock shanty is built. Good. So, because we need trees, I'm actually going to put the forester. Is it hiding there? No, it's not. Oh, by the way, cemetery, small chapel, this thing right here, that's our cemetery that we're going to build. I figure, you know what? I'm going to try to make Sugar Mountain the happiest place in the world. And I figure, they're going to have their loved ones close by. Chapel's going to be right next to it. That's going to give a little bit of ring. Everything here just is going to spread happiness. Sugar Mountain is going to be one happy town. And if they don't find it spiritually, well, they're probably going to find it through cider. Forester. Okay, there it is. There's my forest. I'm not used to putting things over there. Let's go up here where we would put the trading docks. On that note, we should look at trading docks. I just went way too far to the north. Come back down to the village. Boom. And we're going to drop in our forester. So now he's going to gather trees from here. We got another laborer gathering trees on the outside. Look at them go. They're having a blast. And stand by in our event log here for such and such has just become a student. And actually, we're going to see that pop twice. Okay. What I think we're going to do is next to the stable here, I think we're going to start putting our animal pens in. And I'm already going to drop the first one because I know what it's going to be. And just in case I miss when they reach the necessary building supplies for it, I'll see it when they build it. So it's going to be a wool pen. Because as I discussed, it's the wool is going to be our first product that we're going to use to make our clothing with. There is our 30. So we're doing pretty good. We can stick around a little bit longer. There's no need to build the bridge yet. They're going to build this out at their leisure. As I said, we're going to drop a second reed farm. I'm just placing this. I don't have any intention of even starting to build it yet. And that's going to go right there. So place it, and then I'm going to put it on pause. And then along here, it's, really whatever we need. If we want to, we can go, full guns blazing and make this entire area reeds. Or we can go ahead and throw in some of the scavengers, the water scavengers for the clams and oysters and pearls. That's to be determined. Once again, we're just doing a casual build. Let's see. Do we want to maybe go straight up with that? How's that going to look if it comes off of there? I don't know. Let's see where we need our road from. Road's either going to go there up or it's going to go there up. And I'm almost thinking there might be better. But don't need it yet. If we need more shanties, we can build them on this side. If we need them. Okay, they got the foundations laid over here. We don't need to build those right now. Oh, and hold on. Did I just misspeak? It looks like we've got another laborer. Did we ever get our children or our students? No, we didn't. Okay. That's curious. An 8-year-old. Okay, one more year. They become students at 9. Yeah, there's the herdsman. He's ready for another house. And this person is going to become, okay, maybe 10. Let's say 10 o'clock. 10 years is the student age. Where do we want to put our next house? We got 3 things open here. So we got 2 here and 1 in here. I think we are going to go... We got 1 over here. Man, we are spread out very well. I think I'm going to keep building down here, because I think we're going to populate this area with employees before we go up to the north. And you know what? If I've got the resources and nobody's doing anything, I am going to go ahead and unlock our church also. And let's see what we got here. Quantity. Another thing I'm going to really start putting in a lot sooner are the chandleries. Or is the chandlery. Because I really want to get the candles into manufacturing. Because as we collect venison, then venison also makes tallow, I believe. And tallow can be used to make... Tallow can be used to make candles. And that just reminded me, I'm playing chess in my head. Look at this. There's our student. So, what's going on is I thought about the tallow to make the candles. I thought about what else makes candles, and then I thought beeswax. And then beeswax got me thinking about the honey, which got me thinking about the mead brewer, which I want to lay down. And that is another item that actually takes iron. So I was initially going to put it in this area because these are all 2s. Then I go to the 3, and then this is going to jump up to the 5. But I'm making a little bow here, so I'm not getting into my circle of influence. The mead brewer, I really don't know where I want to stick it. I mean, I can't go here because this is cemetery. Honey, I'm probably going to put... my honey here. You know where I can put him, and this is going to break up a little bit of the monotony of the housing. We can go 3 houses here. Next to the 3 houses, we can stick in the brewer, who's going to be right by the storage cart. And then I can continue out with a couple more houses for this area. And I think that might just be our game plan. Let me go ahead and give them a street also. And that would be right there. Yep. Come across here. Boom, boom. And we'll go right to there. And the brewer has got this little step inside that can get filled. All right, and I see that we are going to butt up against this eventually. Let's see where our road is actually going to go to. Yeah. So somewhere down here we need to make a change. We might just corner it right here and see how that works. That's to be determined. All right, do we have the iron to build this? Oh, no. Oh, that's my home. This is what I want to see. The dock fishery. Oh, you are ready. Okay, go away with you. The mead brewer. I need 8 iron. Do we have it? There is no more iron there. So I think I'm going to have to throw a miner back in to bring me to... Whoops. Do I not have any laborers? I got 2 laborers. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. Give me a miner. Get me 2 pieces of iron. And you know what, guys? I think that is going to be the end of our episode. We need a builder. Oh, and I'm not going to take this person out just in case one of our founders actually dies from old age. I mean, technically speaking, they've got another 10 years that they could go. You know what? I just want to get that house built. Please don't die on me. I'm gambling here. And just so they don't go building the roads, we'll go ahead and prioritize that. Just so our new family can get moved in. And what's our progress here? If they're even working on it. Yeah, 2 nails, 3 nails. And children are being born. Remember, every house that goes in gets us exponential child growth. There we go. Pause it. Let's go ahead, close you down. 6 and 6 is a beautiful number. Well, no, it's maybe not. I'm going to take my builder, put him back to a laborer in case we lose our teacher. And you know what, guys? I think that is going to be episode number 3 for Banished. Sugar Mountain. I'm really enjoying this build so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Once mining really kicks into gear, then we will go ahead and start putting some housing up into this area. Until that happens, we really don't need the housing up there. They can just run up there whack a couple stones and see what happens. If you've got any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. With that said, let's go ahead and get this thing processed and get it up online. Okay, I'm Grumpy Gnome. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you have subscribed, or you do, please tell 10 people. If you don't know 10 people, tell 5 people twice, and then have them tell 10 people each. Take care, people. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and check.